help us piece together the clues to find out who done it, while we flip our lids with some crazy hats. Mix in some thirsty carpenters and find out how it all comes together. We'll investigate next on
Trading Spaces, Boys vs. Girls!
Hi, I'm Chuck Carreau, and this is Trading Spaces, Boys vs. Girls, the show where we find out what happens when boys redecorate girls' rooms and girls redecorate boys' rooms in only 2 days. As always, they get the expertise of our talented designers and carpenters to help them out. And one other thing, no parents allowed. On the boys' team are brothers Vinny and JR. They both agree that Vinny has outgrown his room.
I don't like my wallpaper because I had it when I was younger, and now I really don't like my kitty stuff anymore.
Sisters Julia and Jenna really like the old antique-y look of Julia's room.
Like, I like my antique furniture because if it was painted, it would change its personality.
The worst thing they could do was modernize her room. The expression on her face would be like complete horror.
All right, you guys ready for today's challenge?
Yeah!
Woo! All right, I can tell you are. Now, whoever wins today's challenge can choose either the labor savers to do their homework for them, or they can choose the clue box, which is going to give them a hint about what's going on in their room. Today's challenge is called Big Mouth. Let me see your big mouths. That's right. You recognize those two big mouths over there?
Janine and Bart.
These are our thirsty carpenters, and this is how the challenge is going to go down. You're going to use those tin cans to actually pick up paint in your tubs there. Then you're going to hurl the paint into the mouths of our thirsty carpenters. That paint is going to collect in buckets behind their mouths. Whoever has the most paint in the bucket at the end of 20 seconds wins the challenge. All right, here we go. On your mark. Get set, go! Good aim, girls. Better pick up the pace, boys. Both teams are hitting their targets, but who will have enough to win? It's time to see which of these carpenters has had their thirst quenched. All right, let's do the ladies first, because the ladies first, right?
Yeah.
Super. The girls have 2.5 pounds, and the boys have 3.5 pounds. The boys win the challenge.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Congratulations. Now, you got a big decision here. You can choose either the labor savers or the clue box. But don't tell me now. I'll come back at homework time to get your decision. And remember, whatever you don't pick, you guys get. So it's really not that bad of a deal, right? Let's go over some of the rules. For the next 2 days, you have to spend the night at each other's houses. You have absolutely no say-so as to what goes on in your room. And you're not allowed to talk to each other. No communication whatsoever. You ready to get to work?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Designer Jordan and Carpenter Bart will be helping the boys mix the old with some new in Julia's bedroom.
Hey, looking really sharp there. Good to see you guys. So we're in Julia's room, and you told me on the phone that she doesn't like anything new. So explain to me what that means.
Well, she likes antiques, a lot of old things.
And you were telling me something about her fashion sense.
Well, she really likes hats.
Yeah?
Yeah, she used to wear them every day to school.
What are we going to do to tie those themes together?
Well, she likes hats and antiques, so let's give her an old-time hat shop.
I love that idea. That's great. What would we do in this old-time hat shop?
Well, we could make her some hats to put in the room.
Maybe a counter with an antique cash register.
Well, I was thinking maybe we could build her something to put her hats on.
That's great.
Like a hat tree or something. Yeah.
Exactly. That'd be great.
Good.
You guys, well, let's take a step back in time, put our thinking caps on, enter the year 1940, and Julia's Millinery is open for business.
Let's go.
All right.
On the girls' side are designer Scott and carpenter Janine. They're ready to investigate what the girls have in mind for Vinny's room redo.
Someone call for the crime scene investigators?
Oh,
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good, very good. So we're in Vinny's room. I know he's obviously into this whole sort of lab thing, right?
Well, he really likes all the crime shows.
What are we going to do in here to really make it special?
Well, we've got a sketch drawn for you.
Oh, wow, you sure do.
We could put like wanted posters of the cast.
That's a really cool idea, girl. Also, he really likes to run his little test. You can see here.
Yeah, so we need like a lab for him to do his work.
Yeah.
Okay.
The textures would be like glass and tile and metal.
Sort of high tech, everything's sort of illuminated with lights and stuff. I think the first thing we should do is clear out this room.
Yeah.
And then we can get to work. All right? Get to solving the crime. Let's do it.
The boys and Jordan have to prime Julia's walls before they can start a paint treatment that will look like vintage wallpaper.
Now, what do you think's going on in your room, Vin? I know you got wallpaper in there. You think they're keeping it?
I hope not.
Well, Vinny, you've got your wish.
Say goodbye to the ugly wallpaper. Yeah! See ya!
Extra, extra, read all about it. Boys Win Challenge. Big choice next. Will they choose the Labor Savers or the Clue Box? Find out on Trading Spaces, Boys versus Girls.
Discovery Kids
On NBC.
will be back.
Imagine if everything were made by Willy Wonka.
Everything is eatable.
Want to bring home the imagination of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? There are lots of ways with Wonka candy, like Wonka Bar and Nerds and Sweet Tarts, and especially new double chocolate Wonka Donuts.
It'll be delicious.
There's a golden opportunity waiting for you at Wonka.com, but ask your parents first.
Hey, my people. Life here in Bailey keeps getting wilder every day. Yep, it's a wild life, but it's my life.
Darcy's Wildlife, coming up on Discovery Kids on NBC.
We're all worried about rescue, but since we can't do much about that, we finally learned how to live with each other and work together.
We've done our best, and whatever happens, we have to remember that.
It's like 29 Down, Saturday mornings on Discovery Kids on NBC.
Hey, come on over! Check this out! Cool! Giddy up!
Whoever thought a little chicken could be such huge fun?
Now you can get one of 8 toys based on Disney's newest movie, Chicken Little, in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
iDog, the little dog with the big sound. Whatever your groove, you can plug him in and iDog plays your tunes. He lights up to your touch and changes colors along with your music. Rock, hip-hop, dance, or punk, iDog moves and grooves to your beat. iDog, little dog, big sound. Batteries and music player not included.
I've been watching a few seasons, of Endurance, right? And I don't think I got to see any of this, or maybe even this.
Who will be the next Endurance champions? Saturday mornings, watch an all-new season of Endurance.
Trading Spaces Boys vs. Girls is back!
Alright, one more, and perfect. I love it. Hey guys, how are you? You like my hat tree? Well, I'll need a coat of paint, and then it'll be good. We'll take it up into the...
Missing something.
Good call, boys. After, what's a hat tree without the branches?
This is a much nicer looking tree than the one I had at the beginning.
Both carpenters will be busy today as Scott and the girls show Janine their exciting plans for Vinny's bed.
I want to figure out a way to do this bed that's also a light box, okay?
Uh-huh.
And the idea is that when it's down, it's a light box that looks like a desktop where you can kind of figure out the crime. But with the press of a button, the light box will rise into the ceiling, and underneath will reveal the mattress and the bed.
Right, so it's a bed and a desk, and it's a motor, and it's a ceiling, and we have a lot of work to do.
A bed that raises to the ceiling? What a crazy idea! While the girls get to work on their lofty plans, the boys are making an old-time poster using a familiar face.
So you guys, I found this amazing photograph of Julia in the room, and I wanted to create a vintage poster, like a hat store poster, like these French ones, based on this photograph of her. Look at that.
Yeah. Good idea.
All right, so I'm just going to slide this down so we can work on the lettering.
Les beaux chapeaux. That's French for the beautiful hats.
What do you think she's going to think of our painting?
Yeah, I think so, like all of it.
Great job, boys. And it looks like that poster idea is catching on.
All right, guys, we have our suspects.
Suspects? Wait, are these wanted posters?
What's your alias?
I'm not sure yet.
Alias? Hey, what's mine?
His known alias is Lizard Man. Brown eyes, no hair. And he was last seen shining his head in your room.
Hey, very funny, guys. Maybe I'll get a little more respect from the boys' team where they're trying on some nifty vintage hats.
It's a Victorian boater hat.
Yo, everybody, what's happening?
How you doing, Chad?
I'm good. Look at you trying on your hats.
Come on, try one on.
Yeah, try this one.
Yeah, let me see.
That's from the 1920s.
1920s? Like
Yeah.
the old... Wow, who knew trying on old hats could be so much fun? I feel like a bird.
That's great.
But enough fun, because there's a lot more work to be done. The girls are mapping out a pattern for Vinny's terrific new tile floor, while the boys are using ink stamps to create vintage accents on their faux wallpaper facade. Okay, it's homework time. This morning, the boys won the challenge, so that means they get to choose between the Labor Savers or the Clue Box. Let's go find out which one they're going to choose. Hey, fellas and ladies.
Chuck.
Well, it is homework time, I can tell.
It is certainly homework time.
You need to make a decision. Is it going to be the Clue Box or is it going to be the Labor Savers?
Labor Savers.
All right.
All right. Well, Vinny, you take one. JR, you take one. And I'm going to go take this over to the girls.
Excellent.
See ya.
Thanks. It's a good thing you guys chose the Labor Savers because we have a lot of homework. Tell them what they have to do, guys.
You have to paint the walls.
And then you have to stamp them.
You got that, Labor Savers? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All righty.
Hey, I guess it's homework time.
This can only mean one thing. It's homework time. The guys obviously chose the Labor Savers, so ladies, that means you get the Clue Box.
All right, let's see what we got.
And I am out.
That's a good sign.
A bottle cap?
This is a good sign.
Wow, what's that mean?
It's like an old bottle cap.
Like a collectible or antique.
All right, well, the good news is that you have a clue. The bad news is now we have to do our own homework. So homework is going to be to glue all these tiles down, all right? And this way the floor will be done in the morning when we get here. And we can get the bed in and all the other cool stuff, all right? So let's put our clue away. We can think about that tonight, try to figure it out. And let's get to work on this floor.
Discovery Kids
on NBC.
We'll be back.
Now only at Toys R Us. There's magic in the air. Just look at Dora's hair.
Will you make my hair más largo?
She's Magic Hair Fairy Tale Dora.
Her hair is short again. I'm a princess. A new hairdo for your adventure? How pretty!
So wave the magic wand in your hand. Her hair is longer or shorter again. You can get it now, but only at Toys R Us. Magic Hair Fairy Tale Dora comes with hair accessories and wand.
This holiday, I'm not sure what will be a bigger hit with my family, the turkey or my new floors.
Thinking of getting your home in shape for the holidays? There's still time at the Home Depot. Right now, use your Home Depot or Expo Consumer Credit Card and get no payments, no interest till January 2007 on all appliance and flooring purchases. Plus, get 10% off all installed flooring. But hurry, these offers won't last.
At the Home Depot, you can do it, we can help.
NBC Monday on Surface.
We're on the verge of a miracle.
For weeks it's been coming. Now,